So they just released the best racing game on the Nintendo Switch 2 with the Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I can't believe they actually did this. This is crazy. But joining me in this stream is Demeech and Platy.
Hey.
We're going to Disneyland.
But yeah, I would say, like, unironically, this Xenoblade racing mode has been like one of the highlights of my week. Because, like, I mean, the Direct was boring, aside from like Xenoblade and a couple other things. And then, like, it's just like
Deltarune.
And yeah, Deltarune as well. But it's like, and then there's also a few other like crazy things that have happened. I don't want to mention it on the stream, but if you saw my Discord server, then you know what happened, the thing that happened yesterday. Scary situation, but I'm okay.
Oh,
But
I saw you on your blue sky.
yeah,
I'm okay.
yeah, but unironically, the Xenoblade racing mode here is something that I've been very happy with lately. Like, and it's such like it's so funny, but it's also like good too. Like it's really fun to play through. Unfortunately, it doesn't have like any online. But it's like it's still like a fun little thing here. But I wanted to go ahead and get started here. So you access it through the menu, and then you select like Nopon GP. Chat isn't showing up. Let me see where you guys went. Let's see. Hopefully that the chat pops up soon.
People are showing up on my end, on my edge.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus and Matthew are in chat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So sorry for your loss, Matthew Gaming. That's really hard. Because I saw what happened on Discord. But yeah. But yeah. Let's go ahead and start Nopon GP here. So I'm gonna like play through the score attack first. There's actually like quite a lot to do here, like with each of the characters. I'm playing on my like second profile, like cause I'm doing like a second playthrough that I started like a couple of years ago that I didn't finish. So I wanted to like stick to that for now, so I don't have like everything unlocked on well, I'm assuming there's gonna be like a couple more after this, but let's start on Caterpillar Circuit. And I think I'll just start as Shulk. But I wanted, like, because it has, like, records for each character. So I'm like, I kind of want to play through this with each character. Because they have different stats, too. Kind of like Mario Kart and Kirby Air Riders.
So you have to beat it with every character?
Wait,
what is this? Super Mario 3D World?
Yeah, I accidentally, like, put my laptop down. I forgot I was like I had my camera up on there, because sometimes I do that. Like I have my laptop up on a stand, but I forgot that I'm just using my laptop camera right now.
We get it, Demeech. We get it. Mario Kart World is French fries. It's good French fries though. I like French fries.
If Mario Kart World is French fries, what is this game?
It's
mashed potatoes.
It's a really, really good burrito bowl.
Yeah.
There you guys go.
The only new things about that Direct, I guess the only thing, part of why I'm so disappointed is because we only got like 3 new first-party things. We got those being the Ocarina of Time remake, which is a pointless remake of a game that holds up well, and was, not to mention, had already been leaked to hell and back beforehand. Xenoblade Genesis, which, while awesome, is not coming till next year.
Yeah.
And Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, which is Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yeah. I will say, like, despite Nintendo Switch Sports Resort having the sports mates again, and like I'm kind of disappointed about that. I will say it does look a lot better than the original Nintendo Switch Sports, so I am cautiously optimistic about it.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it. I have a bunch of other games I want to play. I want to get around to playing. Like there are tons of games coming out this year or that have already come out in the past that I got to get around to. Like, I mean, also I just don't like the new look of Woohoo Island, partially because I'm just so attached to the original layout and look of it.
Yeah, that's definitely understandable. I don't mind it,
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, the original is definitely pretty iconic.
Because Wii Sports Resort was my shit. Like, it was like it was like one of the Wii games I played the most. Up there with stuff like a New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, what else? Cars Race-O-Rama.
Let's see.
Alright, let's do this.
Before the tragedy, you were working on a video where you ranked the 5 worst games you've ever played. Yeah, that's definitely not the best coincidence, I would say.
Let's see what I'm
Yeah, and the day after the direct, I was under a lot of anxiety because I had to spend, because of all the money I had to, of all my parents' money I had to spend on games. Thankfully, I worked things out.
Speaking of a lot of money, let's talk about Fire Emblem, since that's going to be $80. Well, physically at least. The digital version is going to be $70, but I didn't think that, because I thought at first when they were doing the difference between the physical and digital prices, I thought that digital was just going to be cheaper. I didn't think they were actually going to do an upcharge on physical games, because I thought the only reason why games were 70 was because the physical, because they were kind of accounting for the physical versions, but no, it's this one's gonna be 70 at its base digital price, and then physically it's gonna be 80 USD, which is just really disappointing, I would say, and it really sucks. I was gonna I'll let you go ahead.
Continue.
Okay, I was gonna say it really sucks because I've been getting into Fire Emblem more lately, and it's at this point, it's I don't know if I want to get it day one at $80. It's I mean, maybe I'll get the the cheaper pre-order from either Walmart or Amazon.
I mean, yeah, there's at least a solution.
At least you guys have that chance. Not here in Canada. Up here in Canada, the pre-orders are $110 or bust.
Ay, ay, ay.
If you think it's, you should try being Canadian and being a fan of Switch games. Even the resellers still overcharge for used games. I had to spend $70 on Super Mario Party recently, and that was just for the sake of a ranking video, which I still have not started the script on because I don't have superstars yet.
Yeah, Fire Fury, I feel really bad for Fire Emblem fans. And it's really confusing with Fire Emblem as well, because it's inherently still, even though it is, gaining some popularity in the West, over the past few years, especially with Three Houses, it's, still inherently more niche than a lot of other Nintendo games, I would say. So it's they're basically sending this game out
for Mario Kart.
Yeah, and they're basically
they didn't get away with it for Mario Kart. What makes them think they're gonna get away with it for this?
Yeah, exactly. The only reason they got away with it for Mario Kart is because Mario Kart is their biggest series. Fire Emblem is awesome, but it's nowhere near Mario levels. So what makes you think they're gonna, what is the thought process behind $80 for Fortune's Wii?
Well,
honestly,
there's good news about it. The good thing about it is that it's pretty much sending the Fire Emblem series out to pretty much go kablooey. So that means we'll finally get more 3D platformers and cereal box mascot games. I'm fine with that.
Okay, okay, Nintendo Land, I was talking. As I was saying, like, I'm gonna be honest, Fortune's Week could be, like, the new best Fire Emblem game. One of the, like, it makes Fire Emblem 4 look like Fire Emblem Shadows. It, like, could be a top 3 Nintendo game of all time. And it would still not be worth $80 US. Like,
Yeah.
this is just such a, like, I'm honestly surprised people are not throwing a flame war over this like they did with Mario Kart World.
Yeah, it's like, because I think even if, like, people aren't, even if there isn't as much of an outrage about, like, Fortune's Weave being 80 than Mario Kart, it's like, it's still, like, this I feel like this game is still gonna suffer, like, sales-wise. Like, honestly,
Yeah,
in Mario Tennis, a game with Mario in the title didn't even sell 1 million at 70. Like, I know it's Mario
Yeah,
Tennis,
I don't know
but Mario Tennis
can't
Ace
wait
has
for-
sold well.
Look! Can't wait for Nintendo to think people didn't buy Fortune's Weave because they aren't interested in Fire Emblem anymore when the price is right there. Honestly, I think more people are just mad that Fire Emblem is getting a game at all and not the fact that it's overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have a new 3D Mario game.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go eat dinner. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's like you can't price a game in a niche series at $80. I don't think it's gonna do the game any favors.
Yeah.
It'll probably be catastrophic for the series.
Yeah, I'm like honestly, I think I know I keep saying this and they never do it, but like they have to like do like a like I feel like Fire Emblem, I feel like it's really gonna, at that point, if they see that the sales are like extremely low for that, they're gonna have to do a price drop. Like, I don't really see any other, I know like Kit and Krista, like they say about how Nintendo's really weird and they like kind of think they're too good for lowering the price of their games, but like honestly, I think Fortune's Weave is really gonna humble them, honestly. I think this is really gonna show that like people aren't buying games at $70 to $80. I mean, 70 for some games like Bonanza, but like it like for a series as niche as Fire Emblem, I feel like 70 is pushing it, but 80 for the physical is just a horrible idea.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reality where that's a good thing. I'm just shocked about it. Like, I thought they would have learned from Mario Kart
Yeah.
World.
And I was thinking, like,
It's so weird.
and I was thinking at the very least, I was thinking, oh, this is easily going to be like a $60 title, like Splatoon, right? I thought that was guaranteed because it's like it seems like the type of game that like, I mean, I know Fire Emblem games can be like pretty big, but like in terms of like how popular, well, I mean, I guess like I know it is getting more popular, but like in relative to other series, this seems like something that they want to have at a reasonable price to get more people into it. But yeah, this is like just really confusing. Right now I'm doing like the score attack mode. It's pretty fun.
You're getting like a lot more viewers in your streams because of like the titles and thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah. Hey!
Generic Ruff!
Thank you for the super chat. Honestly, kind of worried for Fire Emblem's future. I would say so. It's like, this is like, I did say, like, I did reply to someone's comment saying that I should make a video about this. I do, but I just kind of, like, I wasn't in the mood over the past couple days, for multiple reasons. But maybe, I think this weekend I'll make one. Because this is just...
You're getting a lot of requests for it, might as well.
Yeah, I think I should probably... Because I have been getting into Fire Emblem more lately, so I should probably talk about this. like, I do think, because I am interested in this game, I think I'm probably gonna get, like, the Walmart or Amazon pre-order.
Fantastic. I'm making good time. Keep it coming.
Okay. How do you feel about, or, hold on. How do you feel about Piku Niku? I think it looks really cool. That was one, I like, saw a little more, or I watched that trailer again, and it actually looks, like, genuinely pretty interesting. Have you heard about that, Demeech? It looks like something that
I heard about it.
It looks like something that you might like.
I heard about it, but I have no idea what it is. What is
Yeah.
it exactly?
I'm not sure. I know it has like that I know it's like some sort of like indie game. I think it's an indie game. I'm not sure if it's like has like a larger publisher behind it. I'm not sure. Actually, I think it's no, I think it's like Devolver Digital who publishes it. So it's like technically indie, I would say.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm surprised they brought back Ninjala. I thought it failed so bad
Yeah.
that the server shut down after like a year.
Yeah, the funny thing is, this new one doesn't even look that bad. Like like I saw it and I was like, this looks really ambitious for Ninjala. Like that one crappy like Splatoon ripoff game. Well, at least that's what Ninjala seemed like to me. But it's like this actually like this looks like this could be like a thing. Like it looks like it could actually like be a game that some people are interested in. I like it. Personally, I'm not like really interested in it myself, but it's like still, it's like I was not expecting a Ninjala game to have like that high of a production value.
Me neither. Actually, I was gonna call Riders. We were gonna play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So, Matthew, pretty sure you can join.
Okay.
Y'all
This is
stay for a little
tricky.
bit longer. You know what the absolute worst like racing segment in a game is? Have you played Conker's Bad Fur Day up to the point where there's a section where you have to go?
I haven't played Conker's Bad Fur Day before. I do want to play it at some
What
point
the
though.
hell? Okay, are we gonna try and find it at too many games?
Isn't it expensive? It seems like it's
Kind-
a game that would be expensive.
Kind of, yeah.
Because I'm not like right
But it's
now.
so
I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for a game. Like I don't really do that often. It has to be a game that I've really been meaning to play, or like, well, I think it's been like 5 years since I spent like over $100 on a retro game. I would say, like when I was like more into GameCube.
I will say that the RZS bingo card idea is going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
So, the way it works, I'm just going to put all the RZS games on a bingo card, and we have to see how many we can find, and whoever finds the most first wins. We don't have to buy them all, but you're more than welcome to buy RZS games, as they're really high quality.
Yeah. I do, like, I am intrigued by Hey Pikmin. I know it probably isn't very good, but I wanna get it, because I feel like every time I go to a retro game store, like, the copy of Hey Pikmin is always, like, there. It's like, ooh, Reese, play me, play Hey Pikmin. It's the only Pikmin game you haven't played.
Well, here's the thing. With RZest, Hey Pikmin might be like the one good thing they did, but it's pretty much like on the level of, yeah, we held the door for you at McDonald's, but it doesn't change the fact that they crapped on your freaking face with Yoshi's New Island, and that stench has stayed with you ever since then.
Yeah.
Like, when I think of RZest, I don't think of Hey Pikmin. I think of Yoshi's New Island, Sonic Superstars, Balan Wonderworld, and just peak mediocrity. That's the worst part about RZS games.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot. Most of the games they make is just slop. It's just like I was
It's
gonna
not just-
I was gonna say they're basically the Illumination of game developers, but I do like the Mario movies. So, but it's like it feels it kind of like, honestly, I would say for the most part for Illumination, RZS is basically like the Illumination of game developers. Honestly,
Yeah, pretty much. They just put out mediocre at best games. It's like they're not even horrible most of the time. It's just they do nothing new, like Yoshi's New Island. But also, speaking of that, you want to know something absolutely insane? And this is something you brought up the other day.
what?
Yoshi Touch and Go, the weird spin-off game, was developed by the same team that made New Super Mario Bros. And the Super Mario Advance game.
Yeah, I found out about
Yet
that
Yoshi's
recently.
Island DS. Yeah, yet Yoshi's Island DS got outsourced to pretty much Sega. Artoon had a lot of the same developers of Sonic.
Isn't
Which is
Artoon
why
like
that game feels so weird.
isn't Artoon like the basically like Arzest Zero, kind of like the precursor to Arzest?
Yeah, but the thing is, Yoshi's Island DS does a lot of cool things, so I'm a lot more lenient on Artoon compared to Arzest.
Yeah.
What, did Pinocchio get a hold of Artoon?
Yeah.
Is that why the company name changed?
Yeah. That's probably why.
The Sportsmates, you know what? I wish that the Sportsmates were part of... You know what? I want to start a petition to raise the price of Nintendo Switch Sports Resort to $80 physically. That way,
Raise
series
the
can
price. Raise the price.
Raise the price! I would love for the price of Switch Sports Resort to increase. I don't know, it's been 2 days since the Nintendo Direct, and I'm really thinking about it more. And it's like, I've noticed that I've always been like, there's some games I was cautiously optimistic about, but the more I really thought of them, and just from what I've seen, like Mario Tennis Fever, I kind of had a good feeling that was going to be a great game. But with Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, I honestly feel that it's very likely going to be more of the same crap. Not as bad, but still, like, it'll feel like shovelware.
I don't know. When I was watching it, I didn't really feel I felt like it was at least gonna be like decently good. Except for the Sportsmates. The Sportsmates are crap, but like I will say it does like I will say I'm like cautiously optimistic. And like this is coming from someone who didn't even buy the original Switch Sports. It feels like this is what, like, just from what I'm seeing, aside from the Sportsmates, it does look like this is what the first Switch Sports should have been.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Sportsmates do bring down the game a lot because you always have to look at them, and it's a big part of the experience.
People do bring up that you can play as the Miis, but you still have to see the Sportsmates, and they're still gonna have a presence in the game. If this had like a toggle where you could turn off the Sportsmates and only have Miis on for like offline, because I mean that would be really possible with online. Like I'm thinking like if they had something like that, that would actually I would say like that would actually be a sign that they're at least listening. Like they'd still be like holding on to the Sportsmates because they kind of want to do that, but it's like if they have like a toggle, it's like you could either do only Miis, only Sportsmates, or Miis and Sportsmates. They should do something like that. Like, I think that would be a lot better, honestly. Like, I kind of hope they have that option.
I hope so too. That would completely change the trajectory of the game. But the thing with the Switch too is that Nintendo has surprised me on many occasions with games being way better than they ever needed to be. Like Pokopia.
Yeah, that's kind of why I do have more hope for Switch Sports Resort. I feel like it just like from what we've seen, it's like I think it might be one of those games where it's like we're like at first, but it might end up being better than expected. I'm just thinking because every time we were concerned about a game like Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Mario Tennis Fever, like I mean we were really concerned about Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, but look how that ended up. I'm just thinking, like, I think it's really too early to, like, kind of judge. And, I mean, it's fair to criticize, but I think it's just, like, for any game, I think it's, like, we need I think the Switch 2 era, it's, like, really unpredictable. So I would say it's probably best to wait, I would say, because there is a chance that it could be good. Maybe not amazing, but, like, better than we expected.
Here's the thing with the bad games on the Switch, too. We kind of got the vibe that they would be crap, like, either because the series was on a decline, or there was just a lack of information. And whenever Nintendo is, like, not confident in a game, they just won't market it.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4 was such a weird thing.
Yeah, I would say, like, with Switch Sports Resort, I think it could go either way, honestly. Because it's, like, it does look like it has more polish. It does, like, I mean, yeah, it does have the sports mates, but it feels like it doesn't exactly have that same cheapness that the first Switch Sports had. It does feel like there's, like, a bit more of a polish there. Because it's, like, there's, like, something about the original Switch Sports which just really felt like, 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 when I was, like, looking at the, was it like the Chambara or whatever it was called? Like that game, I was like looking at footage of it, and it just looks so bland. I don't know what it just looks so like I don't like it didn't look fun gameplay wise, and it's like I don't know. And then the soccer as well. It just looks so clunky. But I'm saying like I would say I'm not getting quite as much of that vibe here. Like, maybe with some things, but, like, the ones where you're, like, riding around the island, like, I mean, that gives me, like, more of, like, the actual...
Alright, where were we?
Oh, we're talking about Switch Sports Resort now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I have mixed feelings about that one, I would say. But, initial thoughts, it does look better than the original Switch Sports, but how much better... Like, we don't really... Like, I think the question is how much better it will be than the original at this point.
Probably not much better. Nah, I'm kidding. I think if the gameplay's refined and the controls are as intuitive and precise as they were in Wii Sports Resort, or even some of the Wii Sports Club games, for example, then I think it would be good.
They sold you in pieces. I can't think of that without Oh no, I'm like trapped behind an NPC here. But it's like
I never got around to playing Switch Sports, and I don't plan on it.
That's probably for the best.
Yep.
It's not something you necessarily need to play.
Yeah, it's I mean, I'll give it this. At least it's not full price like every Mario Sports game.
Yeah. Because, like, the fact that it does seem like there's a decent amount of content here, and it's, like, 60, I'm like, I think that, like, it definitely seems, like, more promising than, like, some other, like, some other releases, I would say. Okay, hopefully I make it here. Oh, I can't.
I mean, I have an idea. I like to think that the sports mates are still so prominent in Switch Sports Resort because the Miis are too busy having a life.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of crazy that, like, Tomodachi Life and Switch Sports are, like, the same internal development team. Now, to be fair, it is partially made up of the former Tomodachi Life devs that were also, like, Nintendo EPD7, who, like, assisted with Metroid Dread and the Famicom Detective Club games. So it is part of that team as well. So I don't think it's it isn't like exactly fair to say it's like the full Tomodachi Life team, but there probably are some developers who worked on both. So
You know, they should make a Famicom Detective Club game where there are rumors about a spooky TV channel that comes on at midnight, and whoever it displays will die in a few weeks, and a bunch of teenagers have to go inside the TV to fight shadow monsters and save them.
Let's see.
Nobody got that. I just described Persona 4.
I assumed you were. I assumed it was like Persona or something. Because it sounded familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It was like that sounds like Persona.
It's literally Persona 4.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Well, every other Persona game I played was on my PS5. Persona 4 Golden I played on my Switch just for the novelty of playing it in handheld, because Persona 4 Golden was originally made for the Vita.
Hmm.
Oh, David Dumbed Down. What is he here? He comments on a lot of my friends' posts and videos, saying when this post or video was made, and
he does that on Demich's as well. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and add Matthew Gaming if he's available to the call as well. So let's see.
I guess I'll probably install Spider-Man 2 to my PS5 because Spider-Man 2 just arrived in the mail for me, and
But let's see. We'll do Battle Race now. Yeah, this stream started at 22:52. Are you gonna do 22:53? yeah, Davichi, you know who it is. You know who it is.
Since you're here, why do you do that? What's the reason for collecting all of the dates and times?
Yeah, it would be 20 or yeah, let's see.
Just use your DS.
Oh,
it tells time 24 hours.
I'm here.
Hey, Matthew.
yeah, just
Hi.
use the Mario clock.
Meow.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm playing the best racing game on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, I've actually recently been wanting to get into Xenoblade ever since the incident, and with you know who, but like, yeah, I've since apologized for being a dick to him. I didn't even mean his current profile picture actually made. I think you saw it, but like, yeah, ever since that incident, I actually remember the Elma Andrea thing.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I made that stupid thing in the first place is because I didn't want to get into Xenoblade and learn about the character. At this point, after the incident, at this point, I actually want to play Xenoblade now. Because that is such a you-know-who thing to do.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
well, if the you know who is the one that I'm thinking of, I wouldn't even consider them a Xenoblade fan. I would say
the one that
Are you
the one
talking
that drove
about?
me insane.
Are you talking about that one guy who simps for Pyra?
No, I don't think so. I'm not talking about M. I'm talking about F. That one. Probably have to roll British. I think.
Oh, Bubsy 4D is getting an update. I was just saying
I'm actually playing.
Actually, no, I have Bubsy 4D on my PS5.
I actually played the Bubsy 4D demo on my Switch. It's actually a pretty good game.
Oh, I need to get it
Bubsy
at some
4D
point.
Bubsy 4D genuinely slaps.
Yeah. I've actually been playing the Sonic Game Gear games on my Switch on the Sonic Origins Plus collection, and one of these games ended up becoming like the number 5 spot on my upcoming worst games list. It's Tails Sky Patrol.
I mean, you can't have a worst games list without a Sonic game.
Exactly.
You know, good point. Good point. Like, you know what's funny? I thought Sonic Spinball was gonna make the list. Nope, not even close. I like Spinball Game Gear, and I have awful tastes and everything.
Well, you guys have a good night, and as always, stay perky.
Stay
See you,
perky.
Jimmy. Like, I don't know how, but I actually enjoyed Spinball Game Gear.
Hmm.
I don't know how, but I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
hey Anton. Xenoblade Kart was not on my 2026 bingo card. It's a preservation thing. I respect that. David dumbed down because
Anton, what's this year?
I am all about preservation. But Anton, do you want to join the call? Especially since it's Xenoblade. I think you'd.
Funnily enough, Anton actually introduced me to one of the games on my list. Guess which one it is?
Gimmick?
No. I haven't even played Gimmick yet. I should play it sometime, but no, it's not Gimmick. It's a Game Boy game.
A Game Boy game. Mole Mania?
No.
I'm trying to
I'll
think.
give you a hint. I'll give you another hint. I redrew the North American box art for it.
I forgot. Like, cause I've been like busy lately.
It's Maru's Mission.
Oh!
Yeah, that game. Oh my god, that game sucks. Like, easily beats out. Well, that game deserves to be number one. I'm just gonna say that game deserves to be number one. I don't like. You thought a Bluey was bad. This guy absolutely like. You know how Anton complains that the game's box art doesn't exactly match the sprites. Guess
Yeah.
what, buddy? I do the sprites in the cutscenes. The characters have basically like 3 designs in the same damn game.
What are you
The
talking
main
about?
protagonist of the North American box art. He looks like a guy wearing some headphones with an MP3 player and a backwards cap. In game, he's just kind of a ninja. His character portrait. What the hell am I looking at?
What game are you talking about?
Maru's Mission on the Game Boy. Like,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
also
Anton's gonna join.
during bosses, you know, they're not only the worst. Dealing with
By the
enemies
way,
in this game is probably the worst thing, and that alongside trying to control the character. You
Hey,
thought
what's up?
Dynamite Louie was bad? But take a look at this. It's simultaneously floaty and stiff at the same time.
just by the way, where'd Demish go?
I think he left.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, you left.
But have you played this mode yet, Anton?
I'm about to play it right now. Actually, I was trying to find my Switch games yesterday because I was trying to look, but I found them now. So I'm gonna try it for the first time.
Apparently, Ryan is the is the meta.
He's the meta. I cannot believe this is a thing.
Someone also said
just still
maybe
can't believe
Melia's
this exists.
the meta. I mean, I'd have a strong I feel like I believe Ryan being the meta more. He feels like a character that would be like one of the best in this game. Honestly, he seems like he would be the Funky Kong of this mode.
Literally, and Melia
Here's
is
one
like
mode.
Daisy or Rosalina.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Actually, yeah,
I didn't
Melia would
think
be like
that
the
this would ever
Rosalina,
happen.
and then Ryan would be the Funky Kong.
Ryan and Funky Kong.
Dog is like the Mario because it's like he has like the balanced stats and everything.
Yeah, because the main character is
character?
usually the all-arounder.
Yeah,
Like Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. For
Yeah.
example.
and I think
Wow, it looks so good. I'm looking at it for the first time.
who would Ricky be? Because I'm thinking like at first I thought Toad, but I'm not. Isn't like I forgot how where I forgot like because Ricky doesn't have like a Ricky's like a little slower. I would say from what I've seen. So I think it would be
I don't know, Shy Guy, I guess.
yeah maybe Shy Guy.
Who would Fiora be?
Although, actually, I might make this a video. Make what?
Like all the stats.
Yeah, or like their stat equivalents to the characters in Mario Kart.
That sounds fun.
I really do think this is probably. I mean, I thought it was before, but this is the best Xenoblade.
Yeah, Xenoblade 1
is
is
the
always my
Xenoblade
favorite.
of all time.
Yeah.
I'm replaying Mario's mission, and oh my god, what is happening?
Alright, if you're hearing some epic music playing through my mic, it's because Spider-Man 2 is installing on my PS5 now.
And Reese, I might have something that you can show on stream for the first time.
Ooh, yeah, I'll have to show this in a little bit. But also,
and it's a video.
okay.
It's like a minute long, kind of.
I thought it was going to be Paintro for some reason.
Oh, it's related.
Oh, okay. Right now I'm playing Mario's Mission. You know that one game you introduced me to? That had the terrible box art?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. This game sucks. Like, what is it? Like, I'm sorry, but what is this jump? What is this jump? The way jumping works is that if you hold down the A button, you can go up, basically, up to the top of the screen. It's less like you're jumping and more so like you're floating upwards.
Yeah, I got back up.
It's like you're being
here.
vacuumed up to the top of the level.
Yeah, that game apparently has a Game Boy Color version. I think that was made with limited run, if I'm not mistaken, or something.
Oh god,
this game does not
Limited
need a
Run.
Game Boy Color version. This game does
Yeah,
not
it has
need
a Game Boy Color version. I don't know why, but it does.
And of course, it's limited run that
Why?
makes it.
Yeah.
Why? At that
I tried
point,
to
I'm
like
glad
get
I was
it.
glad Run made it to then, because at the very least, you don't want to buy it because it's way too expensive. But even then, who wants to buy this game?
Well, I
And
tried to get the let's just say I did some
the-
snooping to try and get the color version, but I wasn't able to.
Like literally, this game just loves flashing lights. This game loves flashing lights, especially during bosses. It's like, I tried emulating this game with his color, and that was a terrible mistake. I had to change it back to black and white.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure PS5 games can download while the system is in rest mode. Because Spider-Man 2 is a pretty big game, so
It's your match. 3, 2, 1.
anyway, I finished Pokemon X the other day.
Nice.
Let's see.
I haven't played through that one.
It's very mid.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to play a few of the 3DS ones. I'm really surprised they haven't dumped all the 3DS ones as like remasters. We're just such easy money.
Yeah, because Game Freak refuses to re-release their old games because
When I capture footage of Mario's mission, I am slowing down the footage. The lights flash so damn much in this game. But then again, I'm not entirely sure if that's even really a good idea because this game already lags a lot.
Yeah. Maybe put like a warning for like flashing lights in your video.
Like maybe. Or maybe I should just like make it darker or something.
Mario power-ups that are OP. I'm thinking the in Mario Wonder, the bubble flower like is kind of like OP for like people like speed running through levels, I would say.
But the
I would say also like the hammer suit from Super Mario Bros. 3.
oh, what the
I'd even argue the blue shell in New Super Mario Bros. DS if you know how to use it. I really like that power-up. I know sometimes it's annoying for some people, but it's like one of... Like, I think there's like a lot of those Mario power-ups where it's like annoying if you don't know how to use it, but really good if you do.
Yeah, I think the hammer suit is the definition of that. Like,
oh my god.
like have you like I mean, I guess it doesn't really get its time to shine in Mario 3, considering it's a rare power. That should not that deserved to be in so many more levels.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a little OP with how many enemies it could kill, but still, I'm glad that the newer team understood the assignment and put the hammer suit in way more levels in the newer Soup series.
Yeah. I would also say, like, the cape feather is kind of like that, too, like, where it's like...
Oh,
I feel
absolutely.
like there's a learning curve when knowing how to use it, but it's like,
Yeah.
OP once you know how to use it.
Literally. Like, you can fly over entire levels if you're good enough.
Yeah. That's, like, that... I feel like the bubble flower is kind of like that, too, in Mario Wonder, because some people say it's easier than the cape feather. I would say it's about the same, I would say, because it's like, you do... It is, like, a learning curve to try to, like get into a pattern of like bouncing off of the bubbles while like throwing them. I would say that is kind of a learning curve there. I would say it's about the same difficulty as learning the cape feather, I would say.
All right, I'm gonna put my PS5 to sleep while it downloads Spider-Man 2. I guess I'll just play Splatoon 3 or something while I wait for that game to download.
Yeah, I guess since I heard you guys talking about the direct a bit, and overall, I mean, yeah, I was kind of disappointed a little bit because I don't know, it could have been. I think they were missing like one game, to be honest. That would have been like the big new one.
Oh, Kirby copy abilities that are OP. UFO. Like, there's a reason why that copy ability is so limited.
Help me!
But yeah, how do you feel?
I thought that it was.
How do you feel about Fire Emblem being 80 USD?
That they're honestly sending that game to die. To be honest.
Literally.
They're just sending it to die. Like what? Like when I saw that, I was like, for Fire Emblem. I mean, like I don't know. Is this game gonna be like really huge? Like I don't know.
It'll probably be pretty long, but like at the same time, like it's just. I can't wait for Nintendo to still not lower the price, even after it gets off to a bad start.
Why do people hate Fire Emblem? Why is no one buying Fire Emblem? People must not care about Fire Emblem, so we're not gonna make any more games. That's literally
we're not gonna remake Fire Emblem 4 because we charged $80 for a new game.
I know, it's like. That's the wrong franchise. I mean, Mario, maybe you can get away with that, right? You can get away with Mario. Maybe
even
Zelda
with Mario
well.
Kart World, people were still like that was like a huge deal with Mario Kart World being $80.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, it's like
but at least like, they could get away with that, right?
Entire campaigns and channels were formed around Mario Kart World being $80.
Yeah,
exactly. You know, that's the thing. It was
Mario
like,
Kart World, people were willing to convince themselves that every part of the game was irredeemable garbage just because it was $80.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's that game, like, you know, they at least had the thing where it's like you could get the bundle or whatever. Like at least there was that with it. But to me, this like Fire Emblem is not the kind of game you charge that amount for.
Yeah. Fire Emblem
maybe
being
in
$80
Zelda you could, but
Okay, Monty the Gold says Fire Emblem being $80 pissed me off because it seemed like Nintendo was going in a direction of making games cheaper. We should
But I
that
think it's
that was a trap. We should never fall for that again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and I think
looking
it's just
forward-
for this one game. Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
Fire
it's
Emblem's
like-
not the kind of game that you do this. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
for,
not
for
like-
example, like
it's not-
Zelda, you could do it. Pokemon, you could get away with it. Like those, I could understand them. I mean, obviously, they shouldn't charge that, but I could, like get why they could go with that
Yeah,
because
you're just-
okay, they'll buy it anyway.
You're just pushing
But
more
Fire
people.
Emblem's not
You're
this
just
kind of
pushing
game.
people. You're just pushing people away from a franchise you want more people to play.
The Bing Bing
Exactly.
Wahoo fans are already not sold on Fire Emblem. It like this is
Exactly.
making them
Yeah.
even less sold.
They
Yeah.
don't like Fire Emblem because it exists.
Now
I
they
saw,
have
like the
now they have even
the-
more reasons to hate it.
They have
Yeah.
now they unfortunately have a valid reason to hate it.
Like I saw the Canadian price for it, it's like 109. I'm just like, it's like Mario Kart
Okay.
World. Like that's
The comment
just crazy.
the comment that said Rhine is the meta, I think they're right. Because Rhine is really good.
Wow. Yeah. Apparently, Ryan is considered by some to be the strongest party member in Xenoblade 1 if you know how to use him well, but
Yeah, I got your back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play as Ryan again on this one. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Ocarina of Time's price. Because I know damn well Nintendo would want to charge 80 physical for that. With how much
Yeah.
fanfare Ocarina of Time usually gets. I feel like they're gonna want to sell it for 80
Yeah.
physical.
yeah. Yeah, it's like and it's a remake of a and it's literally just a remake of an almost 30-year-old game that many people have already played. Like
A game that
out of-
doesn't even
like,
need a
there-
remake. Like, don't get me wrong.
Literally.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like it probably will end up being good, but I think there are other games that deserve to remake more than Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's
Fire
already
Emblem 4,
yes. Super Paper Mario. I would say, even though I feel like we should get a new Paper Mario game rather than a remake. Like I would say a Super Paper Mario like a remake would genuinely improve that game. Because even though
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you go on.
I would say, even though I like Super Paper Mario, I will admit it does have a lot of flaws, and I feel like a remake would iron that out. If they use, like, the 1000-Year Door assets and everything, but it's like...
Let's go, baby.
But,
like-
yeah, it's like...
It feels like every game is getting remade except for the games that actually need remakes. It's like so many games as of late have been remade that still hold up well and are available on modern platforms like Resident Evil 4, Persona 4, what else? Last of
Yeah,
Us
Persona
1.
4, I'm kind of surprised because I thought that was a little bit more modernized not that long ago, and then they're just like, here's a remake of it.
Now,
I was
I'll give
surprised
it
that
this,
they're doing it.
I mean, they do seem to be going a lot more all out with Persona 4 Revival than they did with Reload. But
Mhm.
still, I am really hyped for Revival after that new trailer. But even then, I still don't really think a Persona 4 remake needs to happen. I mean, they also thankfully confirmed that Persona 6 is indeed happening. But
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
just,
think
I think honestly, knowing Intelligent Systems, I think we'd be more likely to get a remake of Awakening than a remake of FE4 at this point, just because Awakening is popular.
Yeah. I do
And
believe...
even though, but like Awakening has a ton of problems, but like maybe you should remake the game that never got released outside the West instead of a game that made Fire Emblem popular to begin with. Like, a lot of people have already played Awakening. Not many people outside Japan have played Genealogy of the Holy War, which is a shame because it is one of Nintendo's best RPGs.
Yeah. Honestly, another game that I really think they should remake is Tomato Adventure. I really hope Acquire
Yes,
remakes that
absolutely.
game. Because like I
Yeah,
need to
or-
do more streams of it soon, but it's like that
Imagine
game
if-
is really fun so far.
Imagine
Yeah.
imagine if someone like, I don't know, Al remakes Tomato Adventure. I mean,
Who's Al?
Hal Laboratory, the Kirby
Oh,
and other people.
Hal. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I don't know.
only
I kind of want Acquire to do it so it has the consistency with Mario and Luigi. 'cause
Yeah, that makes more sense. Although, here's a fun fact. Imagine if here's a thought. Imagine if Acquire remakes Mother 3 in an HD 2D art style.
Ooh, even though I am like a bit tired of the HD 2D style, I feel like, I mean, if they do it for the Mother series, I feel like it would look a little more interesting. It would have like a bit
Yeah,
more
I
of like a
think-
cartoony style to it, I would say.
Yeah, I think HD 2D would work really well. I think
Yeah.
Mother would look a lot nicer in HD 2D than it would with full 3D graphics, honestly. Like, especially with the battle scenes. Like, the battle scenes in the Mother series would just not would not work nearly as well with 3D graphics, especially with their psychedelic, trippy backgrounds
Yeah.
and such. And the way the characters just pop up above their health and psychic meters in Mother 3 specifically.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get around to playing Mother 3 after I'm done the 3DS Pokemons. 1 down, 2 to go.
But also, are you looking forward to playing the Switch Pokemon games for your ranking?
Absolutely fucking not. Especially
No.
especially since I'm gonna have to start paying for them too. Like I'm
If
gonna
it's
have to
just
coerce-
Legends Arceus, then I think it'd be a more pleasant experience. But I mean, the other ones, I don't know.
I'm not looking for I'm not looking forward to Legends Arceus, honestly.
No, that's probably the
I mean, I
the
could-
one that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I liked it
compared
too,
to
but-
the other ones. I really liked that
To be
one.
fair, I could probably track down physical copies, and once I'm done with them, I could just sell them and get my money back, which is like... I mean, I do like my physical game collection, but I'd rather not keep copies of physical games I paid so much money for. That
Are you looking
that I
forward to
actively possess.
Musty's reaction to you not liking the Switch Pokemon games?
Oh yeah, especially and especially looking forward to his reaction to what I'm gonna put at the top of the ranking.
I would say, to be fair, I would rank Scarlet and Violet on Switch 1 differently than Switch 2. To me, the Switch 2 version of that was significantly better. That I would definitely rank them differently, but yeah, to me that's the one that I noticed a major difference.
Oh,
The
thank
one I
God,
haven't
we
really
won in
played though.
overtime.
The one I haven't really played is Legends ZA though, but I'd like to give that a go at some point.
And about Musty's reaction, I have special plans for Musty regarding the Pokemon ranking when I get to it.
Yeah, I wonder
Hopefully, Winds
if,
and Waves is like at least a 7 out of 10. Like even if it like
Yeah.
you know
like,
they're gonna go
I'm
for a
looking...
new price high with that one.
Oh, it's 90. It's gonna
They'd be
be
like,
90
"Can we
physical.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, how much more? I mean, you can kind
Because
of tell they're a little
Well,
bit weird.
honestly,
like,
that makes sense because Pokemon fans will defend literally anything.
They
Yeah.
basically treat the franchise like it's the second coming of Christ.
Like literally, the games aren't even that good outside Unova.
Yeah, they're not like the
Yeah.
best. They're the most
Yeah,
like
they're still
you know
Yeah.
they're still pretty.
complex.
I mean, they're still basic RPGs for kids. Like
yeah,
I find it funny how they refuse to treat Fire Emblem and Xenoblade as like staple Nintendo series while still propping up Pokemon. Like yeah, Pokemon sold way more, but that doesn't mean it's better.
right. Yeah, like to me, I would say the best version of that battle system is probably the one from Legends Arceus because they added quite a bit of depth with the stuff in that. But every
Actually,
other
I-
game is basically the same with a gimmick.
I mean, I think don't the Legends games just have? I'd say all the mainline games besides Legends have pretty much the same battle system. Just some have like one new mechanic, like how X and Y have Mega Evolutions, which like I'm gonna be honest, don't really add up add a whole lot because like the game itself is already just easy as piss 99% of the time.
But what I liked about Legends, how they did it, was they have that whole like the strong and agile style. I don't know if you remember see how they had that, right?
Oh
and,
yeah,
like, you could,
that was one thing.
Like
though,
that
I
was
liked
kind of
about
interesting idea because it wasn't like here's just a gimmick that like you can unleash this thing.
Yeah,
like,
like
the
the
move.
basic like worse versions
like
of Mega
strategy
Evolutions.
to it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
You know, and I liked how they used that. They took that Pokemon system, like let's add something to it, and it was like perfect idea.
And then
the way that you could like dodge and stuff too.
And then they were like, let's throw all of that out of the window with Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't know why they just got rid of it all. You know, I'm really hoping that Winds and Waves takes more inspiration from Legends Arceus, because I don't even like with Legends ZA. It feels like they took a step back and a step forward at the same time.
Yeah.
Where they just made something completely different, and I was really disappointed because I was hoping that it would just be the same again. But just like more developed on top of that, because I think that was the right direction for the franchise. But they're like, let's just try something completely different and make it in a city where everything looks the same. Perfect.
Because
like I don't know.
If there's one thing Nintendo's master, it's fucking up something that's already been working just fine.
Yeah.
That hits close to home for me.
Yeah, that quote.
Yeah.
That quote from the Mario. That quote from the Mario Sports Honest trailer is still super true to this day. Like, so many that applies to
fans' worst nightmare.
Yeah, and not to mention that it applies to so many series or aspects of games. Like, think about like Splatoon 3's map design. What else? Some of the menus in recent Zelda games. What else?
Oh, are you talking about like this the fact that you have to like scroll through the menu and it's like that really annoying thing? Oh, that sucks.
Is one
even
part
like
of
Mario Kart World menu.
That is
horrible. Like, what were they thinking with that?
That is one part of modern Zelda I cannot defend.
Yeah. I just know if Ocarina of Time is being developed in-house, they're gonna have that menu. I just know. I just know they're gonna have that menu.
Which is just so funny because like Ocarina of Time doesn't even have nearly enough items to warrant such a menu.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they at least keep it somewhat.
Look at me in the face and say that Nintendo cares.
They don't.
Nintendo,
they do not care. Like they gave their poster boy to fucking Illumination for film adaptations. And they acted surprised when the Galaxy movie turned out to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you know, I before you guys were talking about like Nintendo Switch Sports and stuff, and I think the game definitely looks far better than the first one. I like that how the Mii's don't look all dead anymore. Like if you've noticed, like the expression of the Mii, like not Mii's, sports mates.
Yeah.
They look a lot better because I found the original game they all had like a very like dead like stare, like they didn't have any faces expressions that much. In this game it looks like they do have like a lot of expressions, so that I'm definitely happy that they've improved that. I mean, to me, I'm looking forward close to the like exploration of the game because I think that would be the most interesting part of it. That's really what the best thing about the original was. So
I hope you can also explore the new Woohoo Island on the ground because I loved Island Flyover was my shit in
me
Sports
too.
Resort, but I kind of hope you can explore it on the ground too. Like,
was that their the skating mode?
Didn't like one of the Wii Fit games let you bike around Woohoo Island?
Yeah, there was the biking mode. That's one of the mini games with the biking, which I thought they were gonna bring that back. It looks like they're doing skateboarding instead. I hope it's very similar.
Yeah.
But I mean, like to me, it looks pretty good. I mean, the original game is still, I think, far better. And they just released the music today on Nintendo's
for Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah. I still think that though. I still think that game is obviously far better. I mean. That's one of the best Nintendo games. You know,
I wouldn't go that far, but it's definitely one of their most memorable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think I'd probably put in like if I had top 10 Nintendo games, that's one I would definitely put. I think.
I've had thoughts about like if Xenoblade 1 were to get a Mario Kart track, it would be like a segment track where you go down the Bionis. And, like you start at like Alchemoth or Aerith, and you go down Magna Forest through Torvus Bog, and then down the Bionis Leg, and you end at either the Bionis Knee or Colony 9. Probably the knee.
Yeah, I think I'm actually playing the Colony 9 track right now in the in here, and it's like kind of like it's actually more difficult than some of the others. So I think like,
which is ironic,
because I think like it's kind of like almost like it feels like a I think there's more tracks after this too, but it almost feels like a final challenge-esque track, I would say. So I feel like
it's kind of weird because Colony 9 is like literally the game's first area.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of like going back to like the first. It's like the final. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like I feel like sometimes games do that where they have like a familiar area be like a challenge, like the final challenge of it. Like I guess almost like how 3D Worlds had like Final Worlds had
here's
like
a
a
funny
Galaxy
comment.
theme.
Here's a funny comment. Monty the Gold. Black and White dared to do something different and be ambitious with the franchise, and Pokemon fans hated it because her object Pokemon bad. First things first, screw you. The trash bag and ice cream Pokemon are really funny. You know, also if you think about it, Pokemon Black and White are kind of like the Last Jedi of Pokemon. The difference is Black and White are actually good, but still. Because after that they just
that Black and White. I actually heard that the Black and White games were apparently hated at launch.
Yeah, they were apparently for the dumbest reasons too. Like people called the games bad because of some of the Pokemon designs, like a trash bag. Like
also, and then people say the Pokemon cycle. Yet I still hate Sword and Shield. Like it's like.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon fans will just refuse to accept that Sword and Shield was a bad game, and especially in comparison to the rest of the early Switch 1 output.
Yeah.
By the way, I went ahead and made this. I actually started work on this a while ago, but I had to stop because I was losing my sanity. This.
I will say though, I think it's strange that the only new game in Nintendo Switch Sports, well, actually, I guess it's skateboarding, and thumb wrestling, but like thumb wrestling's the main new one.
Yeah,
it's like they seriously dedicated more time in the direct to the thumb war than they did the remake of their most prestigious game.
Did you see my reaction to it? I was like, when they were doing it, I said. I said ARMS had to die for this. In the Switch 2 era, we have thumbs instead of arms.
I did not see that. No,
And also, my Xenoblade reaction was really funny. Like right after that, I was like, "This is a peak direct. All they had to do is say, Reese, here's Xenoblade,' and then it's perfect for me." And then right after that, I saw Koizumi do the swing thing. Koizumi did like the swing with like and I was like, "Never mind." Like it's so funny.
Yeah, it's like. Another thing. I did it like the moment I pulled out my phone for the first time while watching the direct. That's when the Switch 2 editions of the Xenoblade games were announced. Like,
literally the perfect time to start watching, because I feel like that was like the first interesting thing that was shown. Well, okay, the first new thing that they showed. I'm really excited about Rhythm Heaven. Don't get me wrong. That's one of my most anticipated games of the year. I just meant the first new thing that I
because it like. The direct rates take a while to get going, right? So.
I would play the new Rhythm Heaven, but I'm not exactly made of money. And besides, Splatoon Raiders and Xenoblade and the physical Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition come out that month, so yeah. In that case I might as well just download Mega Mix on my 3DS.
Yeah, but I'm actually really excited about the new one because it has like multiplayer as well as like like the side modes look really fun, like that RPG rhythm mode. I know
Yeah,
I'm
that's cool.
Rhythm. People are gonna hate Rhythm have that because because it's an RPG that doesn't feature EVs or Toads.
yeah. Actually, they hate the ones with toads, so
Yeah,
the
I'm
color
not sure about
splash
that
and
one.
sticker star.
I thought
I'm
I
not
thought
sure
the
about that
direct-
one.
it took
Uh,
it took a while
do
to
you
get
think-
going, didn't it? Though,
Do
like
you
it
think
was. It was
Do you
quite
think people
boring
would
at
like
the
Fire
beginning.
Emblem Gaiden on the Famicom if it had a Toad in it?
Yeah, maybe. You just have to put like if
Not
it's swap,
not
like,
classic Paper
Xenoblade,
Mario
you have to
fans
put
though.
Mario,
You have
and
to
then
you have to
people
put
will like
like
it.
Yeah.
you have to put
Actually, no. If it had Mario, do you think if Pikachu was in Fire Emblem Gaiden, people outside dedicated Fire Emblem fans would worship it, and not
Yes.
Shadows of Valentia, the original Famicom Fire Emblem Gaiden.
Yeah,
It's-
honestly I would say probably.
Yeah, because I will say this. I'm a diehard Fire Emblem fan. I could not finish Gaiden. That is just genuinely the least fun Fire Emblem to me. Like, I personally hate Fates more, but at least I was able to finish all 3 routes of Fates. I mean, I guess Gaiden was on the Famicom, so its slowness is kind of to be expected, but still, there's no reason to play Gaiden today when a much better remake exists.
Yeah. It seems like at this point it seems like just Famicom and in NES games are just like, I mean, I do like a lot of them, but like a lot of them when you go back to it it's just like it's just like, I don't know. It's like
mainly RPG ones, right?
I mean,
haven't aged well.
Like Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War is, I don't just want a remake of it because it's my favorite Fire Emblem, but also so it would give people a way to legally play the game without because people are still allergic to emulation, and also
Yeah.
because the game itself has aged in a few areas. Like, I've seen people try to argue that Ocarina of Time is a little dated in a few areas, and I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of jank, but like it still holds up really well, especially for an N64 game.
yeah. After this race here, I think I'm gonna end the stream because I don't want to stream too long. Since I have to
Yeah,
get
it's
up
like,
early.
Actually,
can't exactly
before-
do a whole lot.
Before you end the
in
stream, I sent you something. If you
Okay.
wanna take a look at when you're almost
I'll
done.
look for something.
Okay.
I'm giving you exclusive look at it for
Okay.
you to show on the stream.
Okay. If I can get video pulled up on here, sometimes
Yeah,
it's a bit wonky.
If you can.
Okay.
I remember when
If
you
you don't,
complained.
it's okay.
Fun fact: I remember when you complained about Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes getting a trailer before Mario Strikers Battle League. That's really funny looking back.
Yeah, because I wait, I was saying that, or was that like,
No, that was you. I saw.
Oh,
Because,
because it's like
because,
I hate Battle League now.
Yeah, I know, because, like, to be fair, that was, like, before Battle League came out and before it turned out to be bad, so...
Yeah.
That's the Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that it kind of takes a while for you to realize something is shit. Like, I remember when you first saw the Sandy Cheeks movie, you said, wow, that was pretty good, and then the very next day, you quote retweeted your initial tweet about it and said, now that I think about it, it kind of sucked, actually.
Well, it's because I'm like coping. I think it's like it's usually like at a time where like just like a lot of crap is happening and there's not really many good games or interesting things happening. So I'm like I kind of have to cope and think it's like, well, I don't really do that anymore. It's more when I was like younger. I was like still like, I think I either like high school or like when I was first starting college. It was like I was kind of like that when I was younger, where I got like excited about something before really like kind of like actually.
I mean, Yeah, it's a honeymoon phase. Happens to
Yeah.
all of us. And besides, that did happen recently with Metroid Prime 4 from the looks of things.
Yeah, well, I was, like, already, like, kind of, like, this, like, at first, I would say, though, I did enjoy, like, the first few hours, but then after that, it just kind of fell off. So it's, like, I understand, like, why originally, like, when I made, like, my first impressions thing, I said I was enjoying it, because, like, I would say, like, if the game kept up the quality that it had in, like, the first area and, like, the first, like, parts of the game, then it would genuinely be good. But I feel like it just kind of, like, over time, it's like the more you play it, it's just, like, it just kind of got boring.
It's like one of
What
those
game are you
games
talking
where the more
about?
you play, the worse the
Yeah.
more cracks start to show.
Metroid Prime 4.
A lot of yeah, and
okay.
don't worry, you'll experience the same thing with Mario Galaxy. Just give it time.
Yeah, I was say, do you know what my actual
Irene?
favorite game in the direct was?
What?
I have to
What?
just
Oh,
it's actually it's not
Kiku
even
Niku?
a Nintendo game. Yes,
Yeah,
that was my
I was like,
favorite. Now
I had a
have to
feeling
say,
that you'd like
I could
that.
not believe it. I could not believe it. Like I was always hoping for a sequel to that, and it looks even better than I could have possibly imagined because it's actually in 3D. That game is
Yeah.
honestly like it is such a great one. And
You know,
I
it's
think
kind of
on sale,
funny.
like, really
It's kind of
cheap
funny,
now.
like the title of the game, like it kind of like there, it kind of that one game, the game by the WarioWare devs, Picto Nico, kind of has like a similar title
Yeah.
to Piku Niku.
Yeah.
It's like it kind of like it's like a funny coincidence there.
Yeah, I'm so happy that they're doing that because there was actually a tease that happened I think back in September or August that showed like that it was some Devolver. They did some video for a sale and they said, "Oh, the next character to get a game is Piku," and we were thinking like, okay, maybe were they trolling? But no, it seemed to be actually real, and it looks
Yeah.
really good. So I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah.
That made me so excited.
Yeah, opinion on Fire Emblem being $80. We already talked about it earlier in the stream, so if you want to like go back and see my thoughts on it, like I said it a little while ago, but I'm gonna make a video about it too. So like sometime soon I'll talk about that. So but yeah,
Right.
do you want me to show you that video or show everyone that video?
Sure, you can, yes.
I won't be able to pay attention because I'm playing Splatoon and getting
It's alright,
focused on by a range blaster player.
Okay, let me
I would
pull
like
up.
to see the video.
Yes, we took the zone.
Hopefully.
I'd also
Okay.
like to show you this.
You excited for
You
can be
Splatoon
like,
Raiders, by the way?
Okay, hopefully this pulls up and
you
everything.
can be like what's his name? Like in the Nintendo Direct. Where it's, like,
Koizumi?
you have to snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koizumi.
Yeah.
Koizumi.
Okay. Let me do the thing. Actually, I'm just gonna make sure it pulls up on the stream and everything, and then hold on. Let me see. Yeah. It should be good. Wait.
Are you gonna put it up on like?
Yeah, this will be
Okay,
on YouTube
yeah,
tomorrow.
I have it up. Please take a look at this. Wait.
I can't pay attention. I'm in the middle of the game.
Volume's a little loud. Really
Oh
like
no,
the
the
music.
audience is now deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks
The audience
really
is
nice.
now deaf. What is it?
Paintra.
Anton
Oh,
Retro
thank you.
game.
I like the character designs as well. It kind of like has like a kind of
no.
like Gimmick and Kirby a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a mix.
Yeah, a little bit of Paper Mario and Yoshi in there as well. But let's go 2027.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it gets more awards than Neil Druckmann's new Vanity project.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a
development's been
look
going pretty
at
well. So
but yeah, that's a look at Paintra. Anton will share more about that soon, and that trailer will go up tomorrow. So an exclusive world premiere from the Reese stream. So yeah, but
Yeah, Yeah. Also, the game has the same name as a boss from Kirby Triple Deluxe. Is that
I know,
intentional?
yeah. At the time, I didn't know. I remember the name has existed for a long time. So when I remember when I found out, I was like, "Oh no, can I use it?" But I was like, "I think I can." So, yeah, it's finally gonna happen on Steam, and I'm really excited about it. The development's going really well. I've got quite a few levels so far. They're quite big. There's a lot of things to do in them. A lot of the systems are in place, like the hat system. You can get different hats. There's planned to be 20 levels in total around that.
Nice.
I want to make sure that it's that each level has its place in the game. Each has like a focus on what I want it to do.
Mm.
So, to design a game and design all the levels, like you really have to think about what each level's like a purpose is, and like how it needs to teach the player if you introduce something new. And I plan to like every level there will be something new, and like eventually as you progress through the game, then those ideas will be mixed together in like more challenging ways. That's how I'm kind of designing it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think it's fun, and I hope you guys will like it when it comes out. So
Yeah.
By the way, I have something myself to show you. I already put it in the chat. Is this an IO animation for character
Okay, let me
duo?
show it on the stream.
let's see.
Yeah, this is becoming like basically a Reese slash Anton direct here.
Yeah.
The Reese True Direct.
The best direct featuring a Nintendo game this week.
Yeah. But
By the way,
here's
you guys
the
excited
animation. Here's Matthew's animation here. It will show up on the stream in a little bit. But that's really cool.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
for Reese Adventure. This is actually for Reese Adventure. For Reese Adventure, I actually thought of these occasional sections where you get to control this here duo. The mole is named Miney, and the owl is named Hoot. Which, funnily enough, he's actually kind of like technically a mixture of two things. One is Hooter the owl, which was yes, that's actually what it was called. It's called Hooter. It's from Donkey Kong Country, and it was reworked into Squawks the Parrot in the first game. The way it would have worked is that before it was Squawks carrying the lantern, originally a Hooter would have used its night vision to help you out. And then the mole itself is also a scrap DKC character who would have been like an animal buddy and would have apparently led you burrow into the ground. Not sure how that would work, but hey, that could actually be a pretty interesting thing. And funnily enough, both owls and moles will later return to Donkey Kong Country games as enemies. Like the owls would appear in Tropical Freeze as flying enemies, and the mole would appear twice.
Oh yeah.
First in Donkey Kong Land as Hard Hat, and then later on and in Returns, both as the Mole Miners as well as Mole Miner Max. So basically, this scrapped animal buddy, it became a boss twice.
Yeah.
At least they
But-
weren't kidding about it being Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Yeah, but
Because
anyways,
the moles are back.
I'm gonna
You excited for Splatoon Raiders, by the way, Reese?
yeah. Oh, I'm really looking forward to it because I think it looks really interesting.
Same. Honestly, I'm looking more forward to that than Fortune's Weave.
I would say the game that I'm most excited for is Rhythm Heaven Groove. Even though earlier I didn't talk about it that much, but I am gonna make a video about it. I am genuinely hyped about Rhythm Heaven Groove right now because of all the content that it will have. But yeah, I'll probably stream again this weekend off the sea. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video or stream. I'm tired. But thank you guys for watching this stream and this Reese Direct, and stay perky.
Have a fantastic rest of the day.
See
Chat.
ya.
See ya.